Hi, welcome to my art talk. So I've got something prepared for you today. What do you think the question for our society? What is our challenge today? And now my art teacher would immediately say, what ails thee? This is a question I've heard countless times from Martin. He's an art philosopher, he's an artist, and he's probably been my mentor, teaching me art philosophy, reading difficult texts with me every week for the last 10 years. What ails thee? My brother is the original. I leave the my brother away because I think it's not just for my brother, it's also for my sister or for my neighbor or whoever. It's a question I've heard again and again. Also, I recently, funnily enough, heard it from Sharon Blackie, Dr. Sharon Blackie, talking about her stories and myths as a question of importance. Because really, we can't work for ourselves. I can paint for myself in my little hole and no one sees my painting, but if no one sees it, it doesn't exist. We always need the other. You can't work for yourself. You need to work for someone else, right? A real economy is one that doesn't kill its potential customers by poisoning their water supply or burying their husbands in an unsafe mine. Immanuel Kant, the philosopher, said, "Mankind is destined to be in a community with people and to cultivate him or herself in it through art and science." The needs of the other are the central question in society today. I can't ask myself what I need. I will never know exactly what I need. That is for others to discover and supply, while I look to fulfill their needs so that we can live in freedom and without poisoning each other and the planet. Now you think that's wishful thinking, right? I'm going mad. How can I work for you and how can you work for me? It's always got to be better, best, more. Well, it's quite funny because my edition of Ladies Drive arrived the other day, a magazine in Switzerland, published in Switzerland. Here you go. And the whole edition is about kindness economy, which is basically trying to be better for your customers and your employees. To be kind, which is why I also want to make art that opens your senses in a positive manner, that doesn't shock you when you look at it, but makes you feel joy and enchantment. Because I also believe that only if I hold myself to high moral standards can I make beautiful art. If I am evil and ugly inside, then I cannot create beauty, because beauty, the most beautiful thing we have, is creation. God said to Moses, "You can't look at me, you can only see my shadow, because if you look at me in my full glory, you will die." Art that uplifts, art that shows us more than we could see before, as Heidegger said, art that creates forms from the chaos surrounding us, that are atmospheric and sensual presence of beauty. It's a big challenge. Adam Smith said, he was the 18th century Scottish economist, here quoting from the magazine, he believed that if we hold ourselves to high moral standards, we will benefit the masses. He never called it the kindness economy, but that term has recently been popularised by the British retail consultant, Mary Portas. So there you go. I try and create work that is kind to you, that gives you something good, maybe something you didn't see before, maybe a new idea, but in the most positive sense, so that it uplifts. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Oh, you've got 4 minutes today. I've been a bit fast with my point, but I'll leave you looking at a painting that I've reworked several times. I keep going back to it, but now, finally, I feel like the world is turning in her hands, and I've renamed it. Instead of calling it Gaia, I'm now calling it The Given, because we've been given this beautiful world. We didn't ask for it, we were given it, and we can make something out of it, or honour it, by creating something beautiful. Thank you. Bye-bye.